Okay. نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدنا علما آمين.
I
Yes,
mean,
please go on.
for the small family, is it limited or all the six family has this irregularity?
Um, the irregular surf and the regular surf come in all families.
For the
They
small
come in
family.
the small families as well as in the big families.
In the small family, all the six small family will have it.
That depends on each word.
I see. Okay.
Yes. So there's no formula to know uh, which word will go which way. It all depends on the n haraka of the n kalma in both the past tense and the present tense. Like for example, if you have fa'ala, yaf'alu option where you only have fatha on both the madi and the madari and kalma, then it will be from bab fataha, right? Because fataha yaftahu, you have a fatha on the ain kalma in both madi and mudare. Then in nasara yansuru you have a fatha in the madi, but you have a dhamma in the
Um,
mudare. So
okay.
those combinations will let you know from which bab, from which family that word is coming. And one root letter, it is not necessary for a root letter to come in all the families. There
See.
are some that come in all, but they are few.
Okay.
So we go to the dictionary or we go to the Arabs to know which word comes from which families.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that's why every time I tell people to learn verbs, I tell them to make a small list. Take a piece of paper and keep it with your book or copy or wherever you take notes. And whenever you come across a word, for example, you come across dhakara yadhkuru, right? To remember. So you write dhakara yadhkuru dhikran because that is the masdar which you can see in the dictionary. And then you write what bab it comes from. It comes from Nasara Yansuru because Zakara Yadhkuru rhymes with Nasara Yansuru, and Madi has Fatha on the end kalma, Mudare has a Dhamma on the end kalma. So this much information you should know about each verb. And when you have your list, you can always go back and check, and you won't even have to go through the dictionary. You write the past tense, the present tense, the mastar, the meaning, and what bab, what family it comes from. And then you can also write whether it is a regular or irregular surf. So dhakara has no hamza, there are no two letters the same, neither does it have alif, waw, ya. So it is a regular verb. So this way, this much information about each verb will also help you to make the surface saghir out of it. And that is a treasure to have if you are going through the Quran.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I went through some notes and through a sister that we have. She's one of our mentors, mashallah. She did notes on the irregular surf, so her notes helped me a lot. And I was able to gather different words from different families in the big eight families. We did last time the small six families, and we did words from each and how to do the surf saghir and how to do the surf kabir. So we will do that with Mazid Fee families as well. And just to recap, Mazid Fee families I'll write on the whiteboard. Sorry. Mazid Fi families are the big 8 families. So the Madi of each family will have the root letter plus the extra letters, right? And we are doing Mehmoozul Fa. So the first root letter will be Hamza. Any questions in this?
No.
No.
Okay. So now we'll take each family and we'll do one single word for each family. So family 2, what is family 2?
Alama.
Yes. Allama, yu'allimu, ta'aliman.
Taliman.
Yes. Okay. Now as I said before, we cannot use akala for every family. So there are different letters, different root letters that come from each family. From family 2, I could find Hamza, Kaf, and Dal. So it was akkada, yu'akkidu, ta'kidan, right? What will be the ism file?
مؤكد.
Yes.
Muakkid.
موقود. مؤكد.
No, no, ism fa'il and mazid fi.
अच्छा.
Fahuwa.
Yes.
مؤكد.
Yes.
مؤكد.
Mu'akkidun. On the pattern of mu'allimun, right?
Yes.
Can somebody do the Madi conjugation akkada?
Can I do?
Yes, please.
Okay. أكد أكد أكدوا أكدي no.
Akkadat.
أكدت أكدتا أكدنا أكدت أكدتما أكدتم أكدتي أكدتما أكدتن أكدتوا أكدنا أكدنا.
Excellent. Yes. Okay. Yu'akkidu. The mudare. It will be like yu'allimu. Yu'akkidu. Yu'akkidani. Yu'akkiduna.
Can I
Tu'akkidu.
try?
Yes,
I can
please.
try.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
يؤكد يؤكدان يؤكدون تؤكد تؤكدان يؤكدن تؤكد تؤكدان تؤكدون تؤكدين تؤكدان تؤكدن أؤكد نؤكد. Right?
Excellent. Excellent. Jazakallahu khair. Barakallahu fi. Okay. And how do we do the conjugation for ta'kidan? The masdar conjugation.
Ta'kidun, ta'kidan, ta'kidin.
Yes.
Ta'kidani, ta'kidaini, ta'kidaini. आखिरी का ताकीदातुन ताकीदातिन ताकीदातिन.
Excellent. And muakkidun. The Muslim chart for muakkidun. Anybody?
मुअक्किदुन मुअक्किदन मुअक्किदिन मुअक्किदानी मुअक्किदैनी मुअक्किदैनी. अब मुअक्किदातुन होगा और मुअक्की
इसमें फाइल is a person, right?
Yeah.
So it will be the whole.
Yeah.
Yes.
मुअक्किदूना मुअक्किदीना मुअक्किदीना.
Excellent. And now the feminine version?
मुअक्किदतुन मुअक्किदतन मुअक्किदतिन मुअक्किदतानि मुअक्किदतैनि मुअक्किदतैनि मुअक्किदातुन मुअक्किदातिन मुअक्किदातिन.
Yes, and then you'll add the al and the light as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
We do all the charts that we have learned. Jazakallahu khair. Okay, so this was the active line. Now we go to the passive line.
Sister Askia, I want to ask a question that in Masdar, what we have to do, like, what was the conjugation? Could you please repeat?
Sure. In Masdar and Zarf. Masdar and Zarf only have three parts of the Muslim conjugation. Masculine singular, masculine dual, and feminine plural. That's it. In Zarf and Masdar. Because these are non-human, so we cannot have a female and a male version of non-human things. They're just treated that way in Arabic, but they don't become masculine or feminine. So for such isms, for such nouns that don't have a gender, what we do is we use the masculine singular, masculine dual, and the feminine plural.
Okay,
Why? Yeah. Okay, so now the passive line. So from akkada, what will be the passive?
Ukida.
Yes. Ukida. And from yu'akkidu, what will be the passive? Yes. Excellent. Yu'akkadu. And ta'kidan would be the same, of course. The masdar remains the same. And the isme file, what will be the isme file?
It's maful, right?
Oh, sorry. Yes, maful. Jazakillah. Maful. So what will be the isme maful?
Mu'akkadun.
Yes. Mu'akkadun. Excellent. So akkada becomes ukkida, yu'akkidu becomes yu'akkadu, ta'kidan remains the same, and mu'akkadun is the isme maf'ul. So you know the conjugations of these. Please do them by yourself. And if you have any questions, do ask me in the groups, inshallah. Because we need to cover a lot, so that's why I'm not going to do all the Sarf-e-Kabir of each conjugation. Any questions in this?
No.
Okay. Then the next is wal amru minhu. So we take yu'akkidu. What do we do first?
make it second
Lighter.
person.
Second person.
Second person first. تؤكد. Then lightest. Yes, excellent. تؤكد.
Remove ta.
Remove ta.
Ta.
And it will be akid.
Akid.
Do you need a helper alif in reading this?
No.
No.
No. Akid is alim,
Akid.
right?
Yeah.
I have one question here.
Yes.
Don't we use tu'akkidu ta wow underneath hamza?
Yes, that would have been, you can use both to akidu. Yes, you can use both, I think. But it is
Okay.
better to use wow. You're right. Mu'akkidun. Yes, yes. You'll use wow. So just change this to wow. Let me change it.
Because what I understood is it will depend on the haraka before, but I didn't know that if the haraka on top of hamza is there, how, because oh,
Yes, yes, I
the time
understand.
it was sakina, right?
Yes,
You minu, like if you say you
yes.
minu, then you use. But I didn't know that we can
I
use
think it
wow
can be
as
used both ways. Let me
okay.
check how they have written in Arabic icon so that we know for sure
Okay,
which
Jazak.
way. Oh, yeah. Okay. Dal and family 2 and Mudari. Yes, they have written it with wow. Jazakallah khair. They have written it with wow. So we will also write it with wow. You can correct the last slide as well. تؤكد يؤكد تؤكد then تؤكد and then it will be أكد. Jazakallah khair. Okay, أكد. Can somebody do the conjugation for أكد? Fele Amar conjugation.
Akid, akida,
Akid.
akidu.
Akida.
Yes. Go on. It's okay. If two at a time can tell, it's okay, no problem.
Okay, akidi,
Akidi.
akida,
Akida.
akidna.
Akida. Yeah.
Excellent. Jazakallah khair. Okay, then let's move on to وَالنَّهْيُ عَنْهُ. So we will again take يؤكد then we will make it
Tuakid.
تؤكد then we will make it تؤكد and then we will add
La tuakid.
لا تؤكد. Excellent. What will be the conjugation for لا تؤكد?
La tuakid. La tuakida. La tuakidu. La tuakidi. La tuakida. La tuakidna.
Excellent. Jazakallahu khair. والظرف منه is the same as مفعول به in مزيد في families, right?
Mhm.
So it will be مؤكد.
Muakkadun. Muakkadan. Muakkadin. Muakkida. Muakkadani. Muakkadaini. Muakkadaini.
Muakkadaatun, muakkadaatin, muakkadaatin.
Excellent. Jazakallahu khair. So this is how it is much easier in the family, big families, because you just have to follow the same pattern. There is no guessing involved, right?
Mhm.
So family 2 understood?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Yes, sister.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Now let's move on to family 3. Family 3. What is family 3?
Jahada.
Jahada.
Jahada yujahidu jihadan wa mujahadatan. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the root letter is Hamza Mim Noon. So we have Jahada. We know Jim is the fa kalma. Alif is the extra letter. Ha is the meme in place of meme, and Noon will come in place of dal. So now you have a Hamza and a Alif together. So what do? We merge them and it becomes
Amana, like Jahda.
exactly.
Oh.
This is how we get Amana. It's not Amina, it's Amana. Is this clear?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah.
So remember when we started Mehmoos, the special changes will only come if there are two Hamzas together or Hamza and a Alif together. So there here you have the Hamza and an Alif together, so they merge. So we will make it Amana, right?
Yeah. Can I ask you something? So in the
Yeah.
big family, is it true that it affects only 3 families? No.
No.
Jahada,
We,
Aslama, and Iktaraba? No.
no. That is all that Ustad gave us as an
Yeah, so I
example.
thought that it affected only 3. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
These Mehmoozul Fa doesn't come from family 7. They come from all the rest of the family.
Okay.
Up to my knowledge, what I have gathered from different people's notes and from Ustaz's classes. So family 7 doesn't come. But all the other families come. Okay. So Amana. And then now we make the next word, the Mudare. You Jahidu. You are Minu. Right?
It's not from Aslama family. I was wondering. It looks like Aslama Yuslimu, Amana Yukminu, right?
That would be, yes, there are the Madi for Aslama and Jahada in Mehmoozul Fa are the same. The difference starts from the Mudare.
Okay.
I'll do the family 4 and you'll see why there's a difference.
Okay.
Right? So
Jazak.
Amana, this is you aminu. Over there it will be yu'minu. This alif is making it family 3. Right?
Okay. Yes.
So amana, you aminu. Now here you have Mudari is done. Now you have the masdar. First masdar is jihad, right? So E A sorry meme it'll come.
Iman.
Yes. So Jim Ha will be meme. Alif
No.
Noon. Imanan. Right? Just a second, let me check one thing. Hamza, Mim, and Noon. Only three. This is yes, Imanan. It will be just Imanan. Is this clear?
Yes.
So just follow the pattern of each word and you will get the masdar. So one masdar is Imanan and the next masdar will be Mim, Hamza, Alif, Mim, Noon, Ta Marbuta. Mu'amanatan. What will be the masdar? Mujahadatan will become Mu'amanatan. Is this clear or am I confusing you?
What would be the meaning of this Mudari? Mudari and Masdar both.
Sure. Let me check. Hamza, Mim, Noon. It will be to believe in something. Sorry, this is 3. Okay. Amuna and Amina don't come in family 3. I apologize. You can do it with Akhada. Akhada does come in family 3. Right?
Sister Asfiya, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Is it Imanan or Imanan?
Yes. From if Amina did come from family 3, it would be Imanan. It won't be Imanan because Imanan is the masdar of family 4.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Why, yeah. We'll do that in family 4. Akhada does come in family 3, so we'll do this with family 3. Okay. And let me write the meaning as well. From family 3. To blame. Family 3. So it will be akhada, right? Hamza, Alif, Kha, Zal. So Hamza and Alif merge together. So it will be
آخذ
akhadha,
يؤاخذ
yu'akhidhu, ikhadhan.
إخاذا
Wa,
مؤاخذة
exactly.
Mu'ahizun.
Yes, the ism file will be
مؤاخذ
mu'akhidhu. This is clear?
Yes.
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, now we will see the jahada will become juhida, yujahadu, jihadan, wa mujahadatan,
مجاهدة
and mujahadun is the ism maf'ul. So juhida, if we put hamza, waw, kha, zal. So what will it
أوخذ
become? Ukhida. You have to stretch it. Ukhida.
يؤاخذ
Yes. Similarly, yu'akhidu is the active. Yu'akhadu, u'a sound is the passive.
حسب
Present tense. The masdar remains the same. Ikhadan wa
إخاذ
mu'akhadatan.
ومؤاخذة
But what will be the ism maf'ul?
مؤاخذ
Excellent.
مؤاخذ
Mu'akhadun. Ism fa'il will be mu'akhidun with a
قيز
kasra, and ism maf'ul will be mu'akhadun with a fatha. This is clear?
Yes. الحمد لله.
Okay. Wal amru minhu. So we will take you akhidu, make it,
تؤاخذ
yes, to akhidu, then
تؤاخذ remove ta then آخذ آخذ
yes. So can you read akhir? Do you need an sorry, it is akhir. Can you read it?
yes.
Yes, we can read it. So we don't need another helper Hamza. So it will be akhir. Can somebody do the conjugation for akhir? Fehle amar.
آخذ آخذا آخذو آخذي آخذا آخذنا
Excellent. وَالنَّهْيُ عَنْهُ. We will again take active present tense. يُؤَاخِذُ, make it, تُؤَاخِذُ, then make it lightest,
تؤاخذ
آخِذ, and then add la. And وَالظَّرْفُ مِنْهُ is the same as مفعول به, which was
مؤاخذ مؤاخذة مؤاخذة
مؤاخذ. And the
مؤاخذ
masdar and the zarf
مؤاخذ
will only have 3 forms, right? Family 2 is done. Sorry, 3 is done. Is this clear now?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Now we come to family 4 and Aslama, Yuslimu, Islam. Okay. And Hamza, Mim, Noon do come from family 4. It means to believe in something. Okay. So Aslama, we have Hamza of the scale and then a Hamza again. And then Mim and Noon. So it would have been Amana, right? But the Arabs wanted a smooth reading, so they merged these two. And what became?
آمنوا آمنوا
Amana. Is this clear?
Yes, sister. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And then
Sorry,
Yu'minu. Yes.
just now you did the same thing, but for family 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If there is this root letter, Hamza Mim Noon, it does not come from family 3. But like if we say any other word that we have from family 4, let me just see.
So you used the same route just now. You went into family 3. Now you're doing it at family Aslama.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Actually, what I had written in my notes, I did family 4 first and then I did family 3. So when I was looking at it, Amana, I thought it was in family 3 because it came before. So that's why I got confused in that.
Okay.
But here, but even if you have another root letter with a Hamza in the beginning, and you have both family 4 and family 3 from that root letter, the past tense will be the same.
Okay. Got it.
But it depends on the word. So that's why it's very important for us to see each root letter in the dictionary to see which families it comes from, because every root letter does not come from all the families. Okay, then Aslama Yuslimu was the mudare. So U is the mudare letter, Sin is the fa kalma, and Mim is the in place of lam, and Noon is in place of Mim. So Yuslimu becomes,
يؤمن
yes, Yu'minu. So it is Amana Yu'minu. Now we have the masdar Islaman. So we will put here, you have Hamza of the scale. Seen is your fa kalma. So you have a Hamza with a jazm. Your an kalma here is lam. Here it will be mim. Followed by the alif of the scale and noon of the root letter. So it would have been I'manan. Again, the Arabs smoothed it out and made it Imanan. If you write the scale word that we have written, we have learned, and then just put the root letters in place of the root letters here. You will get the word every time. So, amana yu'minu imanan fahuwa muslimun. Again, Meme is of the scale. Hamza is of the root letter. Meme is again root letter. Noon is again root letter. So what are we ended up with?
Mu'minun.
Mu'minun. So the active line is family 3. Amana.
آمن يؤمن إيمانا فهو مؤمن.
Yes. فهو mu'minun. You can do the conjugation of each together. Just a second, please. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Now can somebody do the passive from the active?
Umina. Yu'manu. Imanan fahuwa mu'minun.
So again, we will do each word, writing it down. This is the practice. Basically, we know the scales, we know the root letter. It is just making the words that we need practice with. Okay. So we will cancel this. So Aslama would become Uslima, right?
Yeah.
So we have the Hamza of the scale. Seen is the Fakalma. And then Meme and then Noon. So it will become
Mu'mina.
U'mina. Okay. Can somebody do the conjugation for U'mina? And U'mina is still having a hiccup in between. Remember, the Arabs wanted smooth. So what will it become?
Wow.
U'mina. Amana, U'mina. Okay.
What will this mean? What will the meaning of this be?
Amana is to believe in something, and
Yes.
U'mina is to be believed in.
Or he was believed. No, he won't be he was believed.
Yes.
Can you repeat the meaning?
Is it he was made to believe?
He was made to believe. I'll have to check because the dictionary only gives the meaning of the masdar.
Oh yes, act master.
He was believed, I think, is better.
Okay.
Okay. So, yes, it is umina. Then the mudare from yuslimu becomes passive will be,
Yu'manu.
yes, yuslamu. We have you. Then we have the hamza, mim, and nun. So it will become yu'manu. Umina, yu'manu. Imanan will be the same. Masdar remains the same. Right?
Right.
And what will be the ism maf'ul?
Mu'minun.
Yu'manu.
From Muslamun. It will be mu'manun. So the passive line would be umina, yu'manu, imanan, fahuwa
Mu'minun.
mu'manun. Is this clear?
Yes.
Wal amru minhu. What will be the amr? We will take this
Amin.
yu'manu,
Tu'manu.
yu'minu, sorry. We are taking the active one. Yu'minu,
Tu'minu.
Minu.
tu'minu,
Imasta. Helper alif.
tu'min, we remove the ta, right?
Mhm.
And then it
Red
will
alif.
be
Amin.
u'min, i'min, sorry.
Imin. Zir.
Yes. Right?
Mm.
Oh, sorry. We don't have, this is family 4. I'm sorry, I wrote it by mistake. This is, we're doing Aslama family, right? It
Yes.
is family
Yes.
4. And
So, Amin.
Aslama, the Amar doesn't get a helper alif. It gets the Hamza of the scale. So it has a fatha on it. Remember?
Mhm.
Aslama, what is the Amar of Aslama?
Aslim.
Aslam.
Aslim.
Aslim. So it
Muslim.
will be,
Amin.
and then we will make it
Amin.
Amin. Please unmute yourself. Jazakallahu khair, so that we don't have extra noise. Okay. Jazakallahu khair. So Amin will be the Feehi Amar. And what will be the conjugation?
Amin,
Amin,
Amina,
Amina,
Yes.
Aminu,
Yes.
Amini, Amina, Amin,
Aminna.
Amin.
Right? You have two noons, so they will get a shadda. So Aminna.
Not Amin, no, not like that. I thought it was Amin, no.
Let's, yeah, just give me a second, please.
I can't hear you.
she took a break.
Oh, it's writing.
Yes, sorry, I thought I had muted myself, and I'm
Yeah, I
writing
thought
and
so.
speaking so long, and I didn't know I was muted. Okay, I'm apologize. Yes, so it is Amin, Amina, Aminu. These are all standard, right? There's no change, no special change in it. Amini, Amina are the same. In the Hunna version, sorry, Antunna version, this is the Antunna version. Antunna version, what happens is that you have one noon, which is the root letter, and one noon, which is the noon in Niswa. So when you have two noons together, the Arabs do it, they do shadda, right? They merge both the noons together. So it will be Aminna.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's do the Nahi. Aminna. Okay. Now let's do one Nahi Anhu. We will again take Yu'minu, make it Anta version Tu'minu, then make it lightest Tu'min, and add a La to it. So it will be La Tu'min.
Aduin.
And Wazzarfu Minhu will be the same as the Maful Bihi. Just a second, please. Okay, so Wazzarfu Minhu will be the Maful Bihi, which will be
Mu'man.
Yes. Mu'man. So family 3 and family 4 are done. We are up to our 1 hour mark. So any questions in these two families?
Thank you. So it will exist in all the families except family 7.
Yes. So we will do family 5 and family
6 and 8.
6 is not there yet. I haven't found a word from family 6 either. But I don't know if that is because there is no word in family 6 or if I just haven't found it yet. So let me look at it. I'll try to find it. If I don't, we'll do the words that we can find.
That's 8, right?
And sorry?
Family 8 have.
No, 6.
Okay.
Family 6. So in the notes, what I came across was there was no words from family 7,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
But I don't know if there is family 6 or not. So I'll try to find it. If I can, I'll share it with you. If not, then we'll leave it. So do the Sarf Kabir of these two families from these two words. Akhada and Amana, right?
Okay.
And if you have any questions, the group is always there.
So next week we will do family 5.
Yes, family 5 and family 8
Yeah.
and family 10. And we will end our Mehmoozul Fa, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me end the recording. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام.
Jazakallah.
Assalamu
Jazakallah.
alaikum.
Bye.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.